What's going on, y'all? I want to check out this video from More Pegasus. You know I rock with his content. I think it's about Hasan Piker as well as Pokimane, two of my favorite people to roast. Let's see what's going down.
Welcome back to a series so dragon. Even Toothless subscribed in today's video. Hasan continues to lie about Asmongold trying to get him banned. Asmon has responded to the lies and also addresses Hasan calling Reddit right-wing. Burn Peanut has made another shock collar joke and Hasan's legacy continues to crumble. The Hasan Defense Squad is in full force trying to cover up him abusing his dog and coping hard. Queen of Cringe, Pokimane is back, going viral for her dating standards, never-ending midlife crisis. Asmon has responded. Poki is going viral for her take about the difference between rich and broke men. Professional Regard, Sneeko has responded. Asmon and Hasan are in a back-and-forth beef regarding the incident in Minneapolis where a person was shot dead. Hasan is desperately typing in Asmon's chat, trying to get his attention and justify his argument. Asmon is absolutely trolling him. Subscribe or your only dating options are Pokimane and Sneeko. Yo, Now let's begin. Right, so remember last time when Hasan was promoting that misinformation account, constantly lying about Asmon, and he was calling me a Reddit plagiarizer slop tuber.
Boosted, and which takes get auto downvoted on Reddit. And since a lot of slop tubers are lazy Reddit plagiarizers, the entire slop market is a clear ideological slant.
Well, we got some updates. Asmon has responded claiming Hasan wants him banned. Asmon jokingly confirms Hasan's kick mafia theory.
What's crazy? XQC doesn't want to react to him no more. Huh? Oh, interesting. I don't know. Maybe there's a kick mafia.
We have a group chat. It's me, XQC, Train, Aiden, and Eddie. And we're like, okay. We're like, all right, what's the plan for today, guys? How are we going to promote gambling today? For sure. Asmongold says he supports killing innocent people. For sure, guys. For sure. That's totally what I was talking about, okay? Absolutely. Yeah, it's clearly what I wanted to do. The thing is that with people like this, it's just, what are you going to do? You're going to go and explain everything to them? Why? So they can just misunderstand it again? Who gives a shit? So yeah, I can't believe you said that. Me either, actually. And so he's trying to get you banned? Of course he is. I mean, that's what happens. Of course he's trying to do that because he's mad that he gets, if you read a lot of these comments, it's all people talking shit about him. It is. And then, yeah, reading your own posts is like watching paint dry. Aiden made you. Sorry, buddy, he's an honest idiot. You're a lying propagandist. But buddy, it's talking about Asmon. It's not even the afternoon yet. It's insufferable. So this is the real reason why he's mad. All of his comments are just fucking shitty on him, right? They're just shitting on him.
I mean, sucks to suck, I guess. That is just the life of Hasan Piker. Your replies are cooking you. Your comments are cooking you. Your chatters are cooking you. Your 60-month, 5-year paying subscribers are cooking you. People IRL are coming and cooking you. It is literally...
Yeah, Hasan's a low cow. I'm telling you, that's why I make the comparison to him and Dr. Umar. These are not real people, right? These are characters that they just are taking to the extreme.
The most tragic, pathetic existence imaginable. In fact, you're cooking yourself, bro. You're going, I'm miserable. I hate streaming.
I hate my life. I hate streaming. I hate socialism.
And to be perfectly honest, at this point, I don't think you could ever get through to Hasan or a large portion of his audience, right? They're basically cult members. So there's really no point even trying to explain anything because essentially they're just going to try to misunderstand you in any which way possible in order to stay in their worldview, in order to stay in their echo chamber. Their only hope is the Legendary series. Now, maybe if they watch, a mere 50 to 100 episodes of the Legendary series, then maybe you could convert them. But other than that, no chance. So then Asmon talks about the Reddit comments.
And that's it. He's jealous. It's like he's mad as hell. And so he's sitting there retweeting stuff, talking about me.
Hold on, you said, I sent you the body cam footage from ICE from the incident in Minnesota in Discord earlier. Neil Johnson covered it, shared it to Asmongold. Does it make Hasan look like a fool? All right, I'm gonna check it out. Is it a long video?
No, he's thinking about me before I'm even awake. Tubers are Reddit plagiarizers. The entire slot market has a clear ideological slant.
And honestly, it can't be hard to make Hasan look like a fool. Like, I must imagine that's like very easy. Hasan is a fool. You make him look like himself, I would say, per se. Hasan's a joke. Straight joke.
Hasan is trying to say that Reddit has a right-wing slant. That's right. We have reached levels of like copium, delusion, crashing out. We've reached levels that I didn't even know were possible. I didn't. This is a shock.
Boosted.
So this is another complaining day about me. Wow, what a surprise. Looking at your own tweets about me. But yeah, he's becoming Alex Jones. He is. He's invented a lot of conspiracy theories.
Yeah, this is just not surprising considering Hasan also said...
I got you. You can check that one out now.
As Twitch is biased in favor of Asmongold. Not Hasan, guys. I mean, it was basically obvious, guys. It's definitely not Hasan, not the guy who gets banned for one day on his scheduled day off for vacation.
Hasan's the favorite. Like what? How you gonna say Asmongold is the one that's been? No. That's just fine.
for numerous violations like, terrorist propaganda or advocating murder and blatant anti-Semitism on his platform. The guy who literally has Twitch staff sing him happy birthday, but no, Twitch is biased in favor of Asmon.
Happy birthday to you.
What the?
And now he's doing the same thing with Reddit. Reddit obviously has a radical far left tilt to it and a lot of subreddits as well. But no, apparently it's right wing now, guys. Apparently all the mods that are trying to cover for Hasan and deleting every post with his name in it, they're all right wingers, obviously. I mean, this isn't even delusion at this point. This is like next level. I might have to go to TikTok for this one, get one of those TikTok terms. Delulu. And I swear to God, if Hasan ever responds to this clip, I will be suing him for plagiarism. I can't believe you're reacting to my videos right now, Hasan. You're plagiarizing me. You see, simply reacting to someone is plagiarizing them, right?
Crazy.
Reading Reddit posts, that's plagiarism, obviously. Another one from the Hasan Piker playbook. The gift that keeps on giving. The daily pay attention to me senpai post. Oh, don't worry, it gets worse. He's been typing to Asmongold in his chat nonstop, like an absolutely parasocial obsessed weirdo. Anyways, continuing on with Hasan's legacy for shocking his dog, sketch as Burn Peanut how to make a dog collar in Arc.
Wait, how do you make a dog collar?
No.
You can't. You have to find it. You have to find it. There's low tier ones and then the high tier ones are in Hasan's room. We can go back to electromagnetic and grab one.
It's the, what do you call them? VTuber that a bunch of people was upset at. I'm not mad at them. I guess depending on what your style is, it can be an easier format for doing live streams because you don't have to be on stream. You just be using like motion graphics or whatever and playing the game. But who gives a fuck? It's really whatever the supporters are finding entertaining. That's what really matters. Are you entertaining your supporters? I mean, get them. But I know a lot of people hate this guy because of, I guess, that reason and him getting some award.
And upgrade your chicken if you want. That's where you can find a lot of them.
Listen, rumor on the street, that was just a mobile vibrator.
Rumor on the street, his dog's dead now for some reason, and I have not heard any explanation.
Well, you know, I don't think Kaya is dead, but she has obviously vanished mysteriously,
That's
repeatedly.
crazy.
Now, my leading theory was that she was actually saving the world from the ghosts, right? Because she's the dog Danny Phantom, you know, going ghost in order to save the world while getting shocked by Hasan. I don't know. It seems like Hasan has just been not able to up the voltage, right? To up
that's
those
wild.
numbers in front of his stream. And I don't know why Sketch was saying, oh, it's a vibration color. I hope he was joking about that because I encourage you to watch the Legendary series where that was thoroughly debunked, obviously. And you just love to see this, people making shock color jokes, even in 2026. According to Hasan, people forgot about it 1 week after Dogtober 7. But apparently not, guys. I hope people keep memeing this, me too. Base Burn Peanut rules so hard. Wow, Peanut is a Nazi. That is the correct conclusion if you're a Hasan chatter. Fascist as well. He is the Peanut, and Hasan is the one that's going to be salty. Well,
That's
you
what
tried.
Hasan
Moving on to the
does,
Hasan Defense Squad and his squad of unemployed rejects on Twitter. Basically, Ethan posted this, and it's a clip of Hasan pulling his dog's tail. What's interesting about this clip is that there is no plausible deniability. He can't lie his way out of it. That's not his tail, it's his leg. People really think someone who does this to their dog on camera wouldn't also shock them. Give me a break. Sound logic? So then we got one of the most unhinged Hasan sort of orbiters here who was exposed by Ethan for being this unemployed reject in his parents' basement. I mean, I get that you shouldn't pull on a dog's tail, but that video hardly seems to merit this level of hysteria, especially coming from the guy who necked his own dog with salt until its kidneys exploded. Interesting. So yeah, you just completely made from the guy who necked his own dog with salt until its kidneys explode. Be honest, average Hasan
that's
orbiter.
insane.
Woman gets assaulted. Well, she seems fine to be honest, so I don't really care. Like, what the hell's
That's
wrong with you?
insane.
What's the tail even for if not for this? It's like pulling on someone's finger, so it obviously shouldn't be used to pick up a dog's full weight. But people try to act like it's a secret doggy torture switch Lamau. It's like pulling on someone's finger. So yanking a dog's tail is like pulling somebody's finger. This is the Hasan orbiter.
I don't even want my finger randomly pulled. Right? Like, you just gonna yank my damn finger? That's intense. Crazy. Thank you, Katarina, for the support. I appreciate the heck out of that. Let me see who got the membership. It was Lyrical. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that right. But thank you again, Katarina. I appreciate the heck out of the support.
I mean, just fucking Google it, you absolute demented moron. Like, how do you get this?
But yeah, it's almost some just pulling on a finger. First of all, I don't want my finger just randomly hugged. That sounds crazy. Right? And no, I don't think it's like that. Is definitely worse, I would say.
Stupid. Like, pulling a dog's tail can even permanently paralyze it. Like, I don't know what the hell is wrong with you, dude.
Yeah,
Like,
that's
actually, the
bugging.
Hasan Defense Squad is the most disingenuous piece of shit to ever exist, bro. Okay, maybe he mistreats his dog, but I wouldn't call it abuse. Do you happen to be a white woman by any chance? Because you're saying white woman things. Oh, no.
That sounds stupid as hell. That sounds dumb as hell. Thank you again, Katarina. I appreciate the heck out of the support. Real talk. Thank you. Appreciate that.
He was exposed. He was not a white woman. Don't worry. We got Marxist going. Dog doesn't seem upset.
Crazy statement
Wow.
to
I mean,
make.
amazing. Moving on to Pokimane and her dating standards. Now, reminder, last time she was complaining that all the hot guys in New York City are actually gay.
The most attractive men.
I did see something going around where it's like her checking, like her, I guess you could say, standards of what she don't want. And a lot of people were talking about that.
All happen to be gay.
I didn't see
Just
that.
because they don't want you, that doesn't make them gay.
Apparently, they just don't want her. They all happen to be gay. Possibly, they are pretending to be gay in front of her to get rid of her, right? And she did not get the message and posted it, humiliating herself, right? She had the whole celibacy
Imagine
rant.
that.
She was marrying herself, buying engagement rings for herself. Her cookie company shut down. Complete.
I don't think I would ever do that. I would just turn the girl down. I'm not gonna play act like I'm in an alphabet community just to turn someone down. That sounds very extreme.
Utter midlife crisis, failing her business, failing her dating life. I don't know what the fuck's going on. Anyways, there's a clip going viral about her finding out her dating standards on this website. Pokimane was in disbelief that only 0.32% of men meet her dating requirements.
Exclude married. Yeah, I don't want to date someone who's married. Wait, I just did it. Oops. Wait.
Yeah,
No.
she's pretty cringe.
Oh. Wow. I actually thought it'd be better odds. Out of 164 million, only 500,000 meet my standards. 0.32%. What did I even ask for?
Oh my god. Well, yeah, this midlife crisis pretty much just keeps going at this point. But I just wanted to point out one thing. I don't know if I caught that right. Exclude obese, she put no. Okay, performative queen. I'm sorry. She is not being honest there. I don't think Pokimane would date the
You think she'll mess with a big dude? You don't think Pokimane would mess with a big guy? Nah, you don't think so?
obese fat man. All right. I'm sorry. She might be a fat acceptance queen or whatever the hell, but come on, in your personal dating life, you are not going for like a fat obese man. Okay. So just stop lying with this bullshit. All right. I'm sick of these fake buzz. Okay. I'm sorry. Just say the truth. Okay. Honestly, everybody needs to pocket watch her next man or weight watch her next man. If he's not obese, she's capping. All right. He's capping. I'm obviously kidding. But listen, she's got to stop doing this fucking PR bullshit of trying to appeal to everybody. She knows that her audience would get mad at her if she kicked the other option. So she's trying to go like, I'm totally okay with fat guys. You honestly just made all your Reddit tier sims very happy right now. And that's just another reason people hate Pokimane. She's extremely fake. At least guys can admit that they don't want J-Bay as their wife, right? Nobody wants someone who weighs 6,000 pounds and can't move a flipping muscle and is requesting larger elevators and hallways. Like, holy. And I swear to God, every Pokimane thing is related to dating and stuff other than the like cookie stuff or whatever. She's obsessed, man. Exclude obese, yes. Lying ass mother flipper. Min 6'3", max 6'3". Well, I don't actually know what she put there. It was blocked. Tall, fit, funny, and humble. Yeah, that's a tall order. Oh my God, we got the like red pill dude. She still does not realize she has to share that one N-word that doesn't really match right there, but all right, that she wants. Other options won't turn her on. Needs to DM me for, okay, Jesus Christ, dude. Full grown man, by the way. She realized she's going to be alone forever. No, I think she'll find someone. It just won't be. It just won't be somebody great. Anyways, Asmon responded.
So I did see this too. So there's a website. Pokemon finds out her dating requirements.
Exclude married. Yeah, I don't want to date someone who's married. Wait, I just did it. Oops.
0.1%.
Oh.
0.32.
Wow. I actually thought it'd be better odds. Out of 164 million, only 500,000 meet my standards.
There's no way it's that high, okay, guys?
0.32%. What did I even ask for? Oh, then again, I guess if you're like, I would date someone of any age.
It's crazy to see whenever women have these expectations to see what the probability of actually having happen. I want to look this up. Well, you can't select for bra size.
Yeah, nah, that's pretty fun. What? Freaky deaky. Asmon Black coming out for the
How could I even do this? Can you even tell if she's fat? Exclude obese. Okay, all right, here we go. Age, okay, 22 to 35. Height, I don't give a shit. I guess 4'11", I guess. I don't know, how about 4'10"? And then 7 feet tall, if only, right? Minimum income, I don't give a shit. Ethnicity, I don't give a shit. Hair color, I don't care. Eye color, I don't care. Minimum education, I don't care. Religion, I don't really care either. Okay.
I didn't know Asmongold like to climb trees. That's crazy.
Smokes, no, does not smoke either. I don't really care if she drinks or not. Exclude married, exclude obese. Okay, all right, let's click it, see what it says. 4%. See, I'm not that crazy after all. But what about if they're fat? What happens if you change obese? It goes all the way up to 7 if you want to have the hogs? Oh, wow. That's a lot of hogs. There's a lot more older women. Yeah, maybe you're right. Does it shock you? I guess so. I just wanted to look at it and see for myself. But it was disbelief that only 0.32% of men. Damn, 0.32%.
Wow.
That's bad.
I actually thought it'd be better odds. Out of 160.
No. More women need to see that so they can realize what's going down. Stop tripping out here in these streets. Not all women, like as in the ones that's going crazy. 304s need to see that.
4 million, only
No,
500,000 meet
you
my
did
standards.
not. There's no way.
0.32%. What did I even ask for?
Yeah, that's a whole lot of fat people, to be honest. And yeah, if you're wondering why the percentage seems low, I'm guessing because this site includes literally everybody, even like all the old people. So even if your standard is, okay, they must be a decade within my age, which is very reasonable, it would probably still cut off like 50% of people or some shit, right? So in that sense, these numbers aren't too crazy. I don't know how accurate the site is, to be honest, but but I think it was made in mind to show how high people's dating standards are essentially, and essentially get people to lower their standards if they want to be realistic, or at least come to terms with what they're asking for. For example, if you're asking for 6 foot.
I get it, because a lot of people standards is ridiculous, right? And I'm not trying to say that you need to lower it or whatever, but that's gonna be what happens at the end of the day. Like, it's gonna, if your standards is crazy because you focused on the wrong fucking things, right? When you get older, you're gonna realize, okay, maybe I was tripping. Maybe I might have to shift things a little bit.
Well, I don't know what the hell was the trend. 6 foot, 6 pack, 69 inches, 6 figure or something. I don't know. Yeah. And if you have the same high qualifications as a guy or something, it's just not the correct selection criteria. When you're selecting for a partner, that's generally not what you want to be looking for. There's obviously good things to have, but in my opinion, it's more like an addition. What you should focus on are like, core values. Do you get along together, et cetera, and your long term, like, do you both want kids, et cetera, stuff like life alignment, et cetera. But I don't know. I'm not a fucking dating guru, am I?
Values, things like that, strengths, weaknesses, right? How well you guys can feed into each other as far as like your growth, right? You gotta want to see your partner grow, even if not like literally or career wise as a person, right? And shit, I would even say more for men. If you're stagnant, females definitely don't want to be around that. You don't want to be around somebody that's not actually working towards their goal. Imagine me saying I want to be a YouTuber and I'm like, I haven't streamed and did videos in 3 months, but I want to be a YouTuber. Nigga, how? Like, are you working towards it? They don't be stagnant.
Pokimane, I don't want to date someone who's married. Records herself getting engaged to herself. Took herself out of the dating pool, right? Time is ticking. Never post the clacker meme to any female streamer. Worst mistake of my life. Now, as at 0.32%, how many will date her? I'm guessing 0. I love how quickly she takes off exclude obese to not anger all the simps. White rabbit pointing at clack. Moving on to Pokimane's TikTok, comparing rich and poor men. Basically, she's trying to be performative again, saying what people want to hear, or at least what she thinks people want to hear. And nobody really believes a word she says. She said she's fine dating obese guys, right? Obviously, she's just capping here. And then we got red pill guru Sneeko coming in. Sneeko reacts to Pokimane's viral TikTok comparing rich and poor men. Oh boy.
I've dated guys who are multimillionaires. I've dated guys who are broke. Let me tell you something.
How many guys have you dated?
How much money a man has 0 correlation with how much they will take care of you or how much you're going to.
Well, no, it's because you're rich yourself and it doesn't really matter. It's because you have money and you can't really empathize and relate to the average woman dating.
Enjoy dating them, to be honest. I know it's not what a lot of y'all want to hear, but hear me out, okay? Some dudes will have $10 and they will give you the whole $10. Some dudes will have $10 million and they will look at you twice if you want a popsicle.
I almost agreed with her. And then she started talking about monetary, what they would get for you. Goddamn, Pokimane. I almost was about to agree with you. Right? Taking care of someone does not have to be money, right? That doesn't have to be like, I buy things. Right? I could be there for your needs mentally and spiritually and be there for you and support you, even if it's just someone to listen, right? But he got to give me the whole 10. The whole 10? And they ain't got nothing but 10. You want the whole 10. You didn't even say, can you give me like a soda? Can you buy me some candy? Now give me everything. I want all your money. That's crazy. You try to rob these dudes.
Literally. So I would.
Yeah, there's a reason he's rich and the other guys are broke because the rich guys know to not give money to women that they're not married to. He's wealthy because he's not giving his money away easily for no reason. It's the principle. Why would they give it to people they're not taking seriously? If a guy is not taking you seriously, it's because he doesn't see you as marriage material. And the reason the broke guy gives you everything is because he's probably stupid, and that's why he's poor. He's stupid enough to give you all of his money while he's already poor. That's why he's poor. That's why he's giving you something. It's not the principle. It's not doesn't make him a better person and more generous. You should look at their character. Probably respect the guy who knows where his wallet should go.
Okay, once again, this is a classic case of two regards fighting. So on one side, we got Pokemon, the absolute fake bitch who doesn't really mean a single word that she says.
Yeah,
She's going, oh yeah, a man's money doesn't matter at all, guys. We love broke men. We love fat men. Will I, Pokemon, be dating them? No, not in a million years. In fact, you guys can have them, obviously, right? You know, she's trying to make that good point, but obviously she's being very fake with it. Like, she doesn't believe any of this shit, right? Then on the other side, we got Red Pill Regard, Sneeko going, well, actually, rich men are just so smart. You know, they just save their money by not spending on women. In fact, that's how they got rich in the first place, by not spending on women. Definitely not because of their job or their career. You see, you don't understand. The secret to being rich is simply not spending on women.
It was like both of them had a point, and then they just jumped off the deep end with that shit. They just like stopped trying to have the point and just started saying some nonsense.
Women, obviously. That is a very large expense in a lot of guys' lives, obviously. So then he also goes, yeah, poor people are just poor because they are simps and they spend all their money on women. I mean, not like life circumstances or aptitude or hard work or anything like that. They're just simps, of course, obviously. I mean, just wow, like professional regard battle right here, right? Now, here's the actual truth. Obviously, money matters always, but it doesn't matter as much as people think, I would say. I would say in general, women want a man who can provide or at least has a potential future to provide, but that's like one of 500 different factors and it's definitely not everything. And on the woman's part as well, it's not the only criteria you should be looking for, obviously. And for the men, you should want to be well off and earn a good amount for yourself and not because of some random woman, okay? Because, you know, you want to provide for yourself and live a good life. So then Pokey actually gives some decent advice that she definitely does not apply in her own life.
They really keep in mind just
wrong.
someone's attitude. Are they a kind and generous person with their friends, their family, their time? Do they want to take care of you?
Pokey, you dated that broke guy. He had $10 and gave you all 10. What happened to him? Did you dump him or did he dump you? You probably left him. And he's still poor. Worse off than before. You're saying, oh, he's generous, he's a great guy. You're not with him anymore? You think he would drop you? You think a broke guy was $10 going to drop you? He gave you everything and you left. This is not the advice you think it is.
And taking care of someone is not just financial. Sometimes it's emotional. Sometimes you're sick. You just want some comfort. Come tuck me in. Like,
You know what she really means by that, right? I mean, she's being friendly for her audience. Is she really just getting tucked in? Like, not to be explicit or anything, Twitch, I want to get him banned, but like, what does that mean? Sometimes you want comfort, come tuck me in? No.
want some comfort. Come tuck me in. Though, this is just my personal opinion. So take of it what you will.
That's the same. She gives a lot of advice for a woman who's almost 30 years old and single.
Me find out Pokemon doing her just pearly things bit.
Like, I respect it. I'm not trying to be mean, but ultimately women should take advice from other married women, not single women.
Well, at least he ended it off with some decent advice there that nobody
They should take advice from their husband. Fuck you, Tony. They should take advice from their partner. Nigga. That's what they
should be taking any dating advice from Pokemon. And I don't think you particularly need to be married to be giving good dating advice, because it's possible, you know, you just married the first person you found, or you have no experience on that, and now you're giving advice. But obviously, in general, you should be looking at the advice itself. But also, nobody wants a fat gym trainer. Like, a fat gym trainer could give you the best advice on planet Earth and the best form and everything. But then is there something in your body that just goes, I don't want to take advice from this guy. I'd rather have a fit gym trainer, right? Who actually practices what they preach, right? Which is why nobody should be taking advice from 30-year-old Pokemon here, having a literal midlife crisis about her dating life. Also, I just love how Sneeko is so regarded and red-pilled that he goes, oh yeah, a woman saying tuck me in, that clearly means sex. I mean, all right, man. I mean, it's clearly two completely opposite, equally regarded spectrums here, right? Coming to beef or whatever, unable to see reality or to even be normal for 5 seconds, right? I don't even know why they're doing this, just trying to farm clips or something like that. She always has something to say, and this guy always has something to say as well. Don't take advice from any of these people. If you actually want dating advice, probably, or relationship advice, probably go to those like actual leading experts who write books on it, who, you know, there's a ton of like podcasts with people who have extensively studied it, you know, leading thinkers in their field and everything, and they've done the science and the statistics and all that, and then you can apply that to your own subjective life experience. But yeah, I don't know, this is not an advice channel, whatever, but absolute clown show. His money doesn't matter. Why is TikTok filled with hoes? The thing a guy should be making 300K straight.
I love seeing this guy get used for memes, bro. I was rewatching Dexter. He's fucking hilarious. I wish he was on more seasons. The way that he was questioning this nigga, I'll be eyeing people when they say stupid shit too the same way. Like, I know it's you. I just can't prove it yet. I know it's you. But that shit is funny.
Out of college. Well, you probably don't want those people either. So you don't even need to be mad about that, because you don't want those people. If they're so delusional as to thinking you should be making 300K right out of college, I mean, this is not practical. Moving on to the recent controversy in Minneapolis. Basically, a woman was shot dead by an officer. Apparently, she was either trying to run over this officer and get away, or maybe she was just trying to get away. And basically, the debate is it justified as self-defense to shoot her, or is it unlawful force? Now, we recently had a situation with clavicular as well. Different scenario, obviously, but this seems to be happening a lot, right? Anyways, this topic is politically charged as hell, so the dogs are all out to...
Yeah, I want to defend Clavicular. I think that's how you say his name. But damn it, them niggas was stalking, harassing, jumping on his car.
Fight. The only reason we're covering it is because Hasan was crashing out over it so bad. He was literally typing in Asmon's chat, losing his absolute mind, and I find that hilarious. So that's what we'll be focusing on. But just to get the context, let's start with Asmon's response to the situation, and then we'll see why Hasan's actually crashing out over it. Asmongold defends the officer's actions in Minneapolis.
I can't with these people trying to call this a murder and all that shit. Well, hey, maybe they shouldn't be in front of the car. The thing is that you're never going to convince these people that it's not, okay? That you're never going to win these people over. You're never going to explain it to them. You're never going to be like, oh, well, why won't you see my point of view? Because they don't want to. Why not just shoot the tires? So that way you make the car unsafe and some other innocent bystander can get hurt indiscriminately because the person didn't follow the law? Nah, bro, you shoot them right in the fucking face. They said to stop the car. They said not to do this.
In a video game, got in a game, unless YouTube is just letting niggas get that off.
They said to get out, and she's walking around, driving around. What are you talking about? They told her to get out of the car. She almost ran him over. Are you going to expect somebody to make, a decision like that in 1/10 of a second whenever somebody's like actively basically trying to run him over? If somebody did this to an average person and they shot him, I'd say rep bozo. The fact is, this is just what happens. They told her to get out of the car. Did she get out of the car? No, she didn't. She did something that, I looked at it. It seemed like to me that, yeah, it's somebody trying to run over a police officer, number one. Yeah. And number two, she disobeyed a direct order. And who knows what somebody like that.
I think y'all were telling me about this earlier. But from what they're describing, yeah, I agree with Asmon.
Is going to do. And this is a big issue that a lot of people don't understand, is that they don't understand the butterfly effect of allowing a person who is a criminal like that to just escape away in a speeding vehicle after immediately trying to run over a police officer. You don't know if that person is going to run somebody else over, if they're going to lose control of the car, if they're going to go and do this somewhere else.
Tell other people about it, so now they think that's the way you get away. Yeah,
etc.
Right. So I saw the video in a couple different perspectives as well. I'm not going to play it because that stuff gets flagged for like accident or harmful or any like road related thing gets flagged. Honestly, here's my opinion. It really depends on whether she was trying to drive away just to safety or she was trying to drive away and she didn't care that she would actually run over the officer while driving away. And I'm not really a mind reader. The clip is, notoriously hard to actually read. It's one of those clips where,
Why would she think she wouldn't be safe? What was she doing that made her think that her safety was gone?
You look at it one way, you can interpret whichever side you are. Most people, I will argue 95% of people don't even look at the clip. They're just deciding based on the political side they want to be on. So I don't really care about that shit. We avoid politics here. We're just here for the Hasan crash out. So anyways, here's what people are saying. It's not even a question that it wasn't self-defense. The ICE agent was directly in the path of a vehicle. Legitimately, this falls apart the second you use your eyes. It's so insane to frame this as attempting to run over an officer. Literally, anyone who looks at the video can see she's trying to effing flee when the ICE officer...
Body cam is damning. Can I show it on stream? I don't want to get in trouble.
Tries to pull her door open and remove her from the car. So yeah, we just got the exact opposite opinions one after another. Anyways, moving on to Hasan's crash out, strongly condemns Asmon's rhetoric in the wake of Minneapolis, says these types of actions are immoral and dangerous for everyone.
Even Asmongold most likely will never be in this situation because he never leaves his house, right? Even in this situation, you instantly find yourself trying to justify the murderers. There's something fucking wrong with you. You have the part of your brain that causes you to think about your own personal well-being is warped because you're so predisposed with defending law enforcement every step of the fucking way. You've been so propagandized and so conditioned into thinking that cops are always doing the right thing that you just cannot understand that you could be in the crosshairs next. You just can't comprehend it. Your loved ones can be in the crosshairs next. Asmon is saying guys standing in front of a cop car should be put in a box and round up about 10,000 protesters and put them in a camp to shut it down quick, literally promoting authoritarian dictatorship. He's just a weak, ineffective, cowardly person who's trying to lean into the administration, the government's fucking repressive methods to make himself and others who are tuning in feel powerful. Okay, that's it. This is commentary from a deeply insecure, deeply scared person. It's weak, it's cowardly, it's frail.
Right. So coming from Hasan, he's going, this guy's instantly trying to justify the murderers. Now, even if Hasan was right in this situation, don't you do the same thing, Hasan? The terrorist groups you support openly kill and murder.
That's exactly what he does. Bar for bar. Bar for bar. That's identical to what Hasan does. Yes. Yeah, that's him. That's his style.
There are tons and tons of people. And where do you go? They're pretty based. I support the Houthis 10 toes down. So I don't know. It just falls flat when you try to act like you're above it all. The reason you care about this is because, oh my God, it's unjustified murder of a civilian or an innocent person. Buddy, you love that shit. You absolutely love that shit. You advocate it for yourself.
You would kill Rick Scott.
So that's why when I hear shit like this from Hasan, I know that he doesn't actually care about the situation. He only cares about it because this time it's fitting his political agenda. It's fitting something that he can push. I highly doubt this is coming from a place of honesty. People responded, I cannot.
Do me and Morpexes have the same chair? Or is it just the same kind of style? Look like we got the same damn chair. I know that was random, but you know how long it took me to get a comfortable chair, man? The other chair that I had, the gaming chair that's sitting on the side, was fucking my back up. I'm telling you, that shit was causing more spasms.
fathom how regarded this guy is. Tell people to defend themselves and criminals will get hurt when they're committing crimes. Trump, arrest Hasan, please. The let the streets run with their capital's blood has comments on.
You said it doesn't show the officer's body falling, but you hear him fall because of the body cam is on front of him. I might just have to like take it off screen for when that happens and you can see the vehicle coming at him. If Neil Johnson was able to show the full body cam, I don't know why you wouldn't be able to. I've gotten in trouble for stuff like that before, but it depends because sometimes, especially with bigger channels, they'll let them get away with that.
Immoral actions. I mean, I can't get over that. Anyways, apparently Hasan was so desperate for attention from Asmongold, he went in his chat again and he started typing like an actual like Twitch chat or Redditor. Absolute humiliation ritual. Hasan is currently in Asmon's chat debating the Minnesota incident. Yeah, this is gonna end really well for you, Hasan. Just typing in Asmon's chat.
Have done if you were in her situation and you were the one driving the car.
I would have driven away.
I'm not talking as the
as
officer.
well, just as she was trying to do.
This is
Many
insane.
people would have done the same. She was clearly
I told
trying
you already the appropriate way
to.
of dealing with this.
Honestly, this might be the only way you can talk to Hasan, bro. Because if you're not doing this, he probably gonna come on in and try to cut you off and start
By the
yelling.
LEO standards.
Drive away.
You have. You've told me multiple times, but you haven't said what you would do because you know the answer to that. And it's obvious. You would have gotten out of the car like a normal person and you would have said, okay, I'm going to comply with the police.
The person
That's what
who
you would've
has
But you don't
power
answer
and
that because it paints her in a bad
responsibility
light.
to de-escalate is the LEO in this situation.
I would have driven away as well. Oh, he said, oh, you would have driven away as well, just as she was trying to do. Many people would have done the same. She was clearly trying to drive away.
Yeah.
The person in power has the responsibility to de-escalate and do the LEO. Listen, guys, anybody in Hasan's chat, listen, I'm going to say this.
All right, let's
Nigga, that sound insane. Does the police stop your ass, tell you pull over and get out the car, and then get in front of the car, and niggas are saying, no, we all would have just drove. Y'all crazy. What the fuck? You don't belong in America. That's for damn sure. That's not how we do things here. You don't just get to run them over. Like that's how.
Please, guys, do not take this advice. This is such a bad idea. I promise you. Hasan's got a lot of money. He's got tons of money. He can afford this. It's okay.
I can afford being shot in the face. What the fuck are you talking about?
No, up the vehicle and to
this
get out of the car.
dude
Do not
clearly
randomly drive
had
away.
no
You will
right
ruin
to
your life.
shoot her.
They're going to find you. They'll run your plates. They're going to arrest you. You're
Comply
going to have to go
or
to court.
die.
You're going to go to jail.
Always
Potentially,
with
maybe you won't.
Asmon.
It will fuck
Is-
up your whole life. Do not do this.
Bro, what are you doing, bro? This is beyond a midlife crisis. This is a new level of pathetic, bro.
That's
You are
so
so
much
desperate for your lover's attention. You are literally typing in his chat like a fucking angry Redditor. I mean, honestly, like, how have you stooped to this level, bro? Like, this is legitimately crazy.
Lot of
Please,
Dexter
have some
references.
self-respect, man. I mean, this was so crazy. Even Kaya left. She got up and she's like, I'm done with this shit. And she knew that you were distracted with your one true love, so she can quickly move without being shocked by 10 billion volts, right? How
And Kai was like, listen, I had enough of this bullshit, bro. I'm out.
amazing is this? Like, their love actually frees Kaya, guys. I mean, wow. Truly amazing. Also, for the love of God, can somebody explain to me why Hasan doesn't mute Asmongold as he's literally typing and talking over him? I mean, holy shit, you can rewind it. Oh, wait. I don't know if you can rewind on Twitter. I mean, you can afford the turbo or whatever the hell, right? I feel like he needs to hear Asmon's voice at all times. It's just like a good background noise for him. So even when he's typing, like, he can barely get his thoughts together, he has to hear Asmon's voice playing in his head 24/7. Like, that's how desperate he is. Pure responded, the way he sounds out every word he types absolutely kills me, Lamau. Dude, I don't know why he's doing that, man. Like, he's an actual cartoon character. Like, I am mad right now. I don't understand if someone who's at the computer all day can be this slow at typing. It's like watching my dad type an email just because he's older than your dad. Bro. No, he has a communication degree, guys. He specializes in screaming. When will Hasan become an Asmon moderator? One day. The way that Asmon, Hasan, and Destiny and XQC react to each other but never talk to each other is hilarious to me. Infinite money glitch. Make a bunch of videos like reacting to Hasan's reaction to Asmon and then make one video with a debate. Or you can be like me, just commentate their debate essentially. I mean, it's pretty obvious to anyone with a pulse which of those guys are ducking. Yeah, but the guys who are not ducking are ducking like law enforcement, bro. Like, what the fuck are you on about? They got bigger problems to worry about. Both make money from tragedies. The grift is very profitable. I mean, not true. Did Hasan comply with the Chinese police the picosecond they asked him to see his phone? Why is it okay to comply with the police, but here it's comply or die, always resist? I'm really confused. Ironically, the Chinese police wouldn't shoot you for this. I don't know about that one. You know, I would give Hasan some credit for having the sanest take on this between the two, but then I went to Twitter and saw that he somehow blamed Israel for this, like multiple tweets now. Is anybody surprised? Is anybody surprised that Hasan has blamed this on Israel? Not a fucking single soul. Hasan blames his morning cereal, you know, not having milk in the fridge or something on Israel, bro. Everything is Israel. Right, so then
everything with this nigga Hasan, he's gonna blame Israel. That's facts. Just randomly, nigga, if the food tastes bad at the restaurant, it says Israel's fault. I'm like, the fuck, Hasan? What? How is this Israel's fault, bro. Like, kind of wilding right now.
Asman responded to Hasan crashing out over him.
It's wrongly condemns Asmongold's rhetoric. Why is he dressed like Fidel Castro? So he's dressed like Mao, Fidel Castro. Who's going to be next? Stalin? He does more cosplay than Imaru. Do you think that Hasan, if this woman had run over and killed that ICE agent, do you think that Hasan would be trying to justify why it was okay? I think he would be. No, I think he would be. No, he'd be celebrating? Oh, of course.
Some protesters and put him in a camp to shut it down quick. Literally,
That's what I said.
promoting authoritarian dictatorship.
Authoritarian dictatorship is when people that are breaking the law and being violent and obstructing the federal government from doing their job, authoritarianism is when they have a consequence for it. That's right. Oh, it's so hard.
He's just a weak, ineffective, cowardly person who is...
I'm ineffective. If I was ineffective, you wouldn't be crying about me every day.
God damn. Okay, that is true. You wouldn't be...
Facts. As he moves the comb over. Dumps on you real quick. Like, yeah, no, I'm pretty effective. Got a following. Yeah, that's fine.
spamming in Asmon's chat if you didn't think that he had some level of influence or was actually somewhat successful, right? And I just can't get over how incredibly pathetic this is. Big bad streamer Hasan here, who apparently gets mayors elected and, you know, is revolutionizing the world, has to grovel in Asmon's chat to simply get his attention. I mean, bro, like, what are you doing? So then Asmon continues and he responds to Hasan yabbering in his chat.
She was not trying to run him over. You are wrong in coping. What would you have done in the situation when the police officers told you that you had to get out of the car? De-escalate and talk to her instead of immediately trying to force open the door? Wasn't it open by law and circumstances? Oh, that's not what I asked. So if the police come up to you and they say to stop the vehicle and get out, what would you do? What would you do? You would have gotten out of the car like a normal person and you would have said, okay, I'm going to comply with the police. I would have driven away as well. Oh, he said, oh, you would have driven away as well, just as she was trying to do. Many people would have done the same. She was clearly trying to drive away. He wasn't in front of the car. Do you think that he was in front of the car in this frame? He's in front of the car. He's standing directly in front of the car. She's revving the engine and he can hear the wheels turning and he's in front of the car. Right now, he is in front of the car. No brake lights. Yes, there's no brake lights, as you can see here. Completely uninterrupted. No commentary. I wasn't even in the room. What's the excuse now? She was never revving the engine. This is a lie. So what happens when you put your foot on the gas?
Okay, interesting. So, I don't know. So, to me, it seems like the woman was definitely trying to escape, obviously, right? That is completely indisputable by both sides. Now, the question is, was she trying to escape, or was she trying to escape even if it means running over an officer, right? And you can slow it down, you can go frame by frame, but at the end of the day, you're going to come to whatever conclusion you want to come to here, okay? I feel like for most people reacting to this, it's just going to be which side of the politics you agree with, and you're going to take that side. But I don't know. I had to talk about this because I found it irresistible to ignore Hasan and Asmon's chat molding. I mean, that's a treat. That's a treat even for the legendary series, right? Asmon does leave his house. Dr. Pepper isn't buying itself. He does go to like a McDonald's or something. You've been so propagandized. Guy who dressed as Mao at an award show. Yep, that was something. Hasan is a Saturday morning cartoon villain that screams, "Cause you Asmon go!" That's actually good. He is. It's true. Now click this video.
That's pretty damn funny. Yeah, Hasan is a clown. And Asmon, he just keeps on cooking them. Tell me what you guys think down in the comment section.